man.
And then there was one. Well, there was actually a couple hot black chicks over at Dancer's Ranch. Me and Doe were even talking to Justin. We're like, there was like 5 hot black chicks over at Dancer's Ranch. We're like, what is going on?
Just in case you're wondering, Henry, we're live now. We're live, Henry. So, good morning, everybody.
Don't mind me if I'm a little delayed today. My head hurts. I'm a little hungover.
All right. So, July 21st of 2020, July 21st, I have been up for almost 4 hours. Oh, man. I got up I've been up for almost 4 hours. I got up to take a piss 4:30 Central Time, and I started checking a couple of stocks, and I could not go back to sleep because I was long IBIO. I was long IBIO from the 730s. So let's go to IBIO. Dude, God, what a morning. All right. So I was long IBIO from the 730s from yesterday. Bought it on the dip in VWAP. And then, Henry, you should be so proud of me because when it gapped up in the after hours at 7, I wanted to sell so bad. But I was thinking to myself, this thing's going to gap and go tomorrow. So I didn't sell. I was like, I should be adding here, but I didn't add. I had 1,000 shares. Right at the market open, or when the pre-market action opened, I sold half at 750. It dipped down to 712, and then I added to my position, and then I sold more in the 770s, and then just now I got shook out. Look at this. It dipped right down here to 720. It dipped, and I got shook out, so I took out the rest of my shares. So, but IBIO is still a top watch. Also, what I got even more excited about was the HTBX. This right here is a really high quality setup. This is a very high odds setup. Very high odds. This one is overextended gap down. It's gapping down today, and that's why when I got up at 4:30 in the morning to go take a piss and I seen this thing gapping down, I got so damn excited and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I've been up for 4 hours. Oh, God. Meanwhile, I've been up for 4 hours because I got so excited. Overextended gap down. Right when the market opened, I shorted some at 350. And then I really piled in big up in here in the 370s and 380s. My average now is 365. The red to green on this is 362. So this thing goes red, which I'm pretty sure it will because I got a fucking shitload of shares short right now on this. So if this doesn't work out, I'm going to have a little butt party for myself. I'm going to be sad. Good morning, Alice. Meanwhile, Sleeping Beauty Henry, I've been blowing him up all morning. Where the hell are you at, dude? And he's
I fucking, the last year or so, I've been getting up every day pre-market at 5:30. And one day I want to sleep in and you're giving me shit. And one day you're up at 4:30. You feel like you've accomplished the world.
Dude, Henry, I'm going to wait till we get more viewers, actually. Till we get more viewers to tell this story. What Henry told me just a few minutes ago. It made me laugh. Anyways, all right. So, God, this piece of shit. All right. So, it's enough about that one. Let's move on. Now, BOXL.
Bought Gene with me yesterday. When I got in Gene yesterday at 420.
420.
Yeah, Gene.
Here, hold on. Let me talk about BOXL and then we'll go to Gene. BOXL, right. Look at this. We got the big squeeze. Ooh, I just got executed some more shares that I forgot I had an order on. So my new average is 368 on HTBX. All right. So you got the big squeeze. We got the low volume sell-off right here. So what I'm hoping, right now, BOXL is hanging around red to green. Red to green on BOXL is 292. 292. BOXL. What I'm hoping for is I'm hoping this thing goes red one more day, and I'm hoping we get some panic, and I'm gonna dip by a panic anywhere. I'd love to see 250, 225, or even $2. I don't think it's gonna go that low though, but I'd love to see 250. If it gets anywhere close to 250, I'm a buyer. So I'm hoping for that. So that's BOXL, and you want to talk about Gene, right? Go ahead. What do you want to say about Gene? Henry?
Oh, I just said you should have bought it with me yesterday when it got, as Charlie from Zip Trader would say, it had a beat down overreaction. So I've got in at 420 and it's up.
Yep.
It's 70 right now.
Looks like it wants to bounce.
But I'm still. So I sold my IBIO yesterday because I was in from pre-market from 480. So I ended up getting out at like 660, and then it held. So I bought back some at 650. So I'm still long IBIO from 650. And then I'm taking a chance on this MTP this morning. I got in at 3 o'clock. I'm hungover, so literally sat down in my chair in front of my computer, and like I just seen it, and I said, fuck it, I'm buying it. Literally looked at my computer for 1 minute, and I bought MTP at $3.
Well, I kind of like it, actually. It spiked up. It's a low float. It pulled back, and then now it's coming back. So I kind of like MTP, the daily.
That's all I got. Oh, and I'm keeping an eye on NBEV.
Also, IBIO just got slapped down. Oh, shit. Also, believe it or not, you guys are going to shit your pants when you hear this. I'm still long NIO from $10.56. So I'm going to move my stop loss up just under this low right here. I'm just going to put it just under 13. So I'm going to put it just under 13 and see if it can continue going. Tesla has earnings tomorrow, so hopefully the reaction is badass. Golly, this HTBX, man. This fucker doesn't want to die.
And everybody, I sent Brian a text last night after hours, and I'm like, hey, what do you think about IMRN? It's got beat down. I wanted him to give me validation to be like, yeah, it could gap up. And I would have bought it like $9.60, $10.
I totally didn't see the text.
To me, and I
never looked at it. Look at this. It gaps up like 150%. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
They just did an offering, too. That's why it's selling off like crazy right now. And because it's up and... Dude, HTBX, I have way too many shares. I have so many shares. I swear to God, if this thing doesn't... If it gets over 4 and I have to eat this loss, I'm going to be so butthurt. I mean, I already started the day off great with the IBIO gap up. But golly, dude, look at this thing. It just doesn't want to die. Fucker. We got 10 minutes and this thing's squeezing. Son of a bitch. Well, I covered into this flush. I covered a little bit. Because my first entry was like at 350, 356, so I covered those shares. And then I put some ads in, which we just got executed a little bit ago. Golly, look at this thing. So we'll see. I'm not going to cover just yet. I'm going to wait till the market open. Oh, look at it. Look at HTBX just squeezing the shit out of us. Not us, me.
It didn't break $4 yesterday, did it? It was having trouble a couple different times at $4, so
yeah,
it might be fine.
We'll see. Well, when I seen it this morning, overextended gap down. That's all I was thinking. It's already overextended, is gapping down, but damn, look at this thing. It's a resilient son of a gun. You know what? Golly. And today I did something I did something I haven't done before. Oh my god. 410. This is no bueno. Been up since 4:30 in the morning, staring at this stupid stock, all excited. And so this morning, so part of the reason why we go live, why I went live today, is because I can't go live on Friday this week. So I thought I forgot to mention that. So I thought I'd just go, and plus we've got so many stocks running and so much crap is going, and like we haven't even talked about TNXP. Let's look at TNXP. TNXP was a nice mover yesterday. So second green day yesterday, huge volume. God, there's just plays galore. And then today, it looks like it's gapping up. It's pulling back a little bit. I mean, dip and rip. You know, this thing dips right at the open. I think it's a buy. TNXP, what is the red to green on it? Is... We haven't talked about AIM yet. But hold on. TNXP, the red to green is 156. So there's a really good trade idea. This thing dips down to 150. I think it's a buy. Right there near red to green. Boom. And then it bounces and goes. Takes off. Dip and rip. TNXP. Same thing with BOXL. Dip and rip. It panics down to close to 250. You got to be a buyer there. What else do we got? PDSB. That's another multi-day runner. PDSB. Notice a trend here? We're focusing on the multi-day runners. Multi-day runners. Look at that. Breakout yesterday. Yesterday was day one of the breakout. And now it's squeezing. And that's why, part of the reason why I was buying IBIO. Go back to IBIO. We look at the intraday chart. Yesterday was day one of the breakout. So it's day one of the breakout. It squeezes up. I bought it on the dip here in the 630s, right over VWAP. Because I know the day one of the breakout, after the breakout, is probably going to get something the next day. And then it started gapping up after hours, so I felt real good about it. But PDSB...
That was on Sykes' watch list this week.
Look at that trend. It's gapping up. Yesterday was day one of the breakout. Holding trend all day long yesterday. And now it's gapping up. HTBX, no volume? Oh, God. HTBX has volume.
Yeah.
HTBX is scaring the shit out of me right now. But I'm not going to panic too hard right now. Even though I'm down 3K at the current moment.
Oh, and my head hurts. I want to go back to bed.
So Henry says... So I guess Henry went out with one of his buddies and went drinking last night. And I was... He's like, well, I went... He's like, yeah, me and my buddy, we went to the strip club last night. I was like, you did? He says, yeah. He's like, I fell in love a couple of times. I said, really? I was like, with which girl? And he goes, there's the crazy one with the tattoos. And I was like, oh, wow, Henry, that really narrows it down. That's funny, Henry. Make me laugh. I was wondering what happened to you today. All right, so PDSB. I mean, this is probably going to squeeze too. PDSP is probably going to squeeze. TNXP, dip and rip. Hell, I think it already dipped. It dipped down to 170. Neo's bouncing. I need to put my stop loss in on that one. What else do we got? OGEN. We haven't talked about that one either. Have you looked at OGEN, Henry?
Yeah, I was watching it last night after hours.
Dude, there's just so many. Look at them. They're all breaking out. OGEN, look at this one breaking out. Yesterday, day one of the breakout. Multi-day breakout. This one kind of sold off, though. And now it is... But it's still gapping up. It sold off into the close, and then now it's gapping up. This one's probably going to go, too. Fucking pick your poison. I mean... Look at InBev. Yeah... You were Henry, you bought this one yesterday, didn't you, in the after hours?
Yeah, I bought it 3, sold it 350, and then it was not making past 380, so I got all out at 380. I'm watching it. I might get back into it.
Yeah, for me right now, my sole focus is HTBX. BOXL is looks like it just went red. It's at 287 now. So, like I said, I'm gonna buy her if it goes down any further to maybe 250. Love to see 225. IBIO, I'm probably not gonna trade it now. I'm probably just gonna leave it alone and wait for a short. Wait for it to get more extended, and then short it. WTRH hanging. I forgot about that one. WTRH. Let's look at the daily chart on that one. This one's been breaking out. It just needs some volume. Look at that. It's breaking out. I feel like it's gonna have a big volume day soon. Look at that breakout. So it's just been grinding up, grinding. I don't know if buy-in's in there, but Nicola was bouncing.
Dude, so we talked about it yesterday, and I seen the setup, and I didn't pull the trigger last night.
Which one?
AYRO.
AYRO. We got 2 minutes. Minute 44. What was the setup? I'm looking at the daily right now.
Just look at it. Just held VWAP all day yesterday. Into after hours, it held $5, or well, not $5, like $5, $10, $5.20. And there was a recent runner. I'm like, God, I should buy this. It's gonna gap up.
Yeah, it was popping off consolidation on the daily chart. So it's popping off consolidation, and then you didn't ever mention this one yesterday in the live stream. Why didn't you ever say anything?
I didn't see it till last night after hours.
Oh. And then now it's gapping up. God, there's so much stuff gapping up today. It's like everything is gapping up.
Chart held VWAP all day, just like what's its name the other day, and I don't know why I didn't buy it.
All right, my main focus can be HTBX, and I don't know why I did this today, but I got so excited today about IBIO, HTBX, BOXL, all these different plays. I got all excited, and I've never done this before. I went on YouTube, or I went on Facebook, and I posted that I'm going to be going live on YouTube. I haven't ever done that. I usually don't advertise, but for some reason I did this morning. I don't know why.
Because you were up since 4:30 and you didn't know what to do with all your time.
I guess. I don't know. I did the dishes.
Oh, there you go. 10 seconds.
10 seconds. All right. HTBX, eat shit. Holding 4. IBIO looks like it's panicking a little bit. Thinking about buying BOXL here in the 280s, but not sure. IBIO's dipping. Might be a buy at $7. I'm gonna dabble on BOXL because it's having a weak open right now, and when it goes green and gets over 290, all right, I got some a BOXL at 289. If it goes further, I'm gonna average down. If it goes down more, IBIO getting smacked down to 7. That might be a dip buy right there. HTBX looking like it wants to give it up. If HTBX, the red to green on HTBX is 362, I think it was. This thing goes red at 362. We are going to get some serious panic, I feel like. TNXP squeezing. It's close to $2 now. Okay. Man, I think IBIO is a buy right now. I think I might snag a little bit. Right here, close to 7. All right, I got some IBIO at 698. All right, I covered into that dip on HTBX. Not all my shares, but a substantial portion of them. So I took a loss on those shares, but we'll see how it reacts. I'm not gonna get. I just want to minimize my risk a little bit. And I'm getting a little bit of a squeeze. So I'm long IBIO from 698. Bought into this panic. I think it's going to bounce. I mean, it should have support from yesterday. Look, there it is. It's bouncing now. There it goes. If we get over 775, that'll be real nice. What are you buying, Henry?
I'm sold some of my MTP at 350. Gene's squeezing. We're at 494, baby.
Damn, TNXP all the way up to the 230s now. All right, HTBX looking like it wants to give it up. All right, I sold IBIO into that little bounce. It's not really what I'm just not a believer in it right now. So I'm out. I'm going to focus on HTBX. I'm thinking that it might not even get over this 430. Maybe it will. God, TNXP, man.
Look at my MTP, baby. Just hit $4.
It didn't even dip. And IBIO is going lower. I'm glad I sold.
Look at Gene, baby. 525. Woo! I'm up $1 a share, baby.
Wow, Henry.
It's going to get halted. It's stacking up. It's going to get halted. Gene's getting halted. Just got halted. Boom.
Did it really?
Yeah, didn't you hear me? I told you it's going to get halted, and it got halted. Were you not listening to me?
I was listening to you, Henry. I heard you. You said it like 3 times. Wow, look at that squeeze. It did squeeze, didn't it? Nice. Nice morning spike, Henry. Gene? Yeah. Wow, look at that. Did you sell any yet?
Nope, I'm in from 420. It was an overreaction beatdown, so I planned on holding it a couple of days.
Couple days. Okay,
I didn't think it would rebound this fast.
Okay, when HTBX got stuffed at the high of day, I snagged some more shares up at like 410. I think 410, 406. My new average is 289. No, 376. That's my new average, 376. So I've got a pretty shitty average, but I'm feeling pretty good about it right now.
Meanwhile, also my MTP's over 440. I'm in that from $3. Motherfucker.
Wow, man, MTP.
I should get drunk every night and just frickin'
wake up and just start pressing buttons. Unlike me.
Were we live?
Unlike me.
Were we live this morning when I told? So everybody, I was hungover. Brian's blowing up my phone. I come out to my computer. I literally sat down, looked at my screen for like 1 minute. I seen MTP at $3, just coming back. You see there, and pre-market, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy it. I bought it at $3.
Damn, MTP, look at that squeeze. So many opportunities today.
I'm gonna sell some more at $450.
I think we're about to go red on HTBX. I think Daddy's about to get paid. God, it sucks I got such a shitty average. And I'm officially green on HTBX. Let's go. Get through that red to green. Please. Okay, I covered a little bit there at 378. If it bounces towards 4, I'm going to short some more. See if it bounces or is just going to go.
Are you still in IBIO?
No, I got out a long time ago. As soon as it started to bounce and the bounce didn't continue, I sold immediately. Henry, you weren't listening to me, Henry? I alerted it.
How's it feel?
I don't give a fuck. 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 Because you know what? HTBX, take your bitch ass red on the day. Fucking HTBX. What a pain in the ass. This means I was long HTBX at $1.26. Sold at $1.80. Okay. BOXL down to 270. I'm going to average down. I'm going to add some down here. Just a little bit.
He sold some more MTP at 460. I only got 50 shares left now. We'll see how it goes. So I thought I hit my daily goal on that, so I'm pretty much done for the day. Well, thanks for waking me up, because I would have slept through this, because my head hurts. Can't party with the youngins anymore, man. Getting old.
Henry, Luke isn't that young. All right, we're getting a little bit of a bounce here.
But he drinks more than me. I drink maybe once a month.
So I added some shares.
He probably drinks every night.
At 383 and this little pop.
All right, jeans open, and it's looks like it's going to continue to go. Yeah. Little pullback, but you know what? It's getting bought up.
IBIO's putting in a bounce from 650 up to 7. Keep in mind, my BOXL trade is more of a swing trade idea. It's red on the day right now, but tomorrow I'm expecting a first green day. Man, this VERB is really squeezing. Anybody looked at that one? VERB. Verb. Yep, breakout. Look at that, breakout over pre-market highs.
I just had an alert on it set. It just literally popped up. My alert on Verb. Huh.
MTP going. What is it? Is MTP still halted?
No, MTP was not halted.
Gene, is that still halted?
Nope, I just told you that. Get unhalted. It's at 5:30. It pulled back a little, but it's getting bought up.
MTP is a breakout on the daily. Damn, catching morning spikes today is just like throwing darts at anything. Or what's that expression? Throwing darts at a... How does that go? PDSB, big failure. Sold off.
I think my ibuprofen's starting to kick in now. I dabbled with Verb at 220. Just a little dabble, just 100 shares. Boom, there it goes. Yes.
Wow, 220. Nice, Henry. I'm just sitting over here watching everything spike without me because I'm obsessed with shorting HTBX.
You obsessed with shorting something? Nah. I'm not going to start selling Verb till it gets to $3. Maybe 280, 290, because you know how they do. Yeah, we'll sell some at 280.
TNXP holding over $2.
3.
HTBX, I really feel like this thing's about to roll over and die. Man, if this thing goes, if it breaks 360, oh, God.
There you go. Go, Verb. Squeeze. Squeeze.
Man, Verb is going 250. Golly. I'm disappointed in myself.
It's funny. The reason I bought it because you mentioned it, and I literally had alerts set on it that literally dinged on my thing, and I'm like, yep, we're going to dabble.
I'm glad I could help you out, Henry. Okay, woke him up this morning. He rolls out of bed. The first button he clicks goes up $1 a share.
$1? I'm in at $3 from MTP. It's at $4.70 right now. I sold some too early. I sold some at $3.40, $3.50, $3.80, $4.
Jesus Christ. There's still being... You know what? You don't have to catch the first initial spike So we missed the morning spike. Oh, a bunch of us did, I bet, probably. But MTP. Did you look at the news, Henry? Of course you didn't.
No, I didn't look at the news.
Let's look at the news. Wall Street upbeat opens. Tech rally spurs optimism.
Matt got in it. Matt was in at 330. He sold at 385.
All right, Matt. Sold too early. Hey, you know what? If you're selling too early, you're doing something right. Okay? Doesn't that sound like an oxymoron, sort of? If you're selling too early and you're missing the top and you're doing something right. You're seeing the setup, you're catching the spike. You're winning.
Yeah, I mean, I sold some more at 455 because I don't know if it's going to roll over here or not.
Well, let it pull back a little bit. Look, you know what? VWAP is right at close to 4. I think buy a pullback back to 4. Come on, give it up, HTBX. You know you want to. Oh, you son of a bitch. Ideally, I would love to see MTP pull back to $4 and we buy it, but it looks like it's not even gonna pull back to. It's not even gonna pull back to VWAP. We're back to $4. It might just squeeze out right now. Keep going. What is the float again? 5 million in the float, so it's got a pretty low float. Oh, I'm out of Neo. It hit my stop loss at 13.17. So I booked some wins there. In fact, I'm going to go in my Roth IRA account and buy some more of this BOXL because the BOXL is a swing trade idea. So I'm going to get in there. I'm going to buy some in the Roth IRA. We're getting some more panic on BOXL down to 266. I'm telling you guys right now, BOXL will bounce. It's going to have a first green day tomorrow. I mean, nothing's guaranteed in the stock market. That's for damn sure. But I'm just... Buy. All right, I just bought some BOXL in my Roth IRA account at 268. I'm going to swing this for a couple days. Oh, yes, HTBX, go fucking green, red. Go red. It goes red. Come on. Come to daddy. We're about to go red. Oh, this, you know what? If this trade works out the way I think it's going to, the way I hope it's going to, it might be one of the best trades in my career. Because I have an assload of short shares. A lot. When I say a lot, probably way more than I should. In fact, I feel like I should cover some, but I'm not going to. About to go.
You have an uncomfortable amount?
Yes, I do. So I'm going to cover a little bit right there. I do have an uncomfortable. I have 10,000 shares short.
Damn.
There you go. I covered a little bit right there at red to green because it could bounce off this. Come on. That red to green is right at red to green. 362. Go. Go. Give it up. Give it up. All right, I'm going to cover some. And then if it pops up and it bounces and puts in a higher low like 380, then I'll add back. I added a little bit at 370.
Look at Gene, baby. 556 and squeezing. Maybe I'll move my stop loss up on that, baby. Yeah, screw it. I'm in from 420. I'm not even going to put a stop loss in it because it's looking too strong. Nah. I'll put a stop loss in at 490.
Okay, I'm not going to lie. This absolutely has to be the worst possible time to go take a shit. This sucks. Okay, I'll be back in a couple minutes. I'm going to try to make this quick.
Anybody else in anything? Leroy, did you get in NBEV? I'm watching it. It's holding above VWAP. It's down $1. It squeezed to 390 after hours. So yesterday I bought it at $3 and I sold at 350 and I got all out at basically like 380 because it wasn't breaking out past that. But all right, I just had an alert. OCGN. So OCGN, I just had an alert. I've been watching this one, had an alert on it. It's pretty cheap, but it's starting to break out. I am long. I'm down with the friction on. So, fellas, I'm going to dabble that. This pullback right here. Buy. 28 cents. Long, 28 cents. Just to see what it does, if it's going to squeeze at all. Just sold some more MTP at $5. Boom. Man, I wish I'd held all my shares. I made $2 a share. Ugh. Look at that squeeze. Look at that, baby. Go. Yeah. We're going to get $6? That's my next. Be all out at $6 if we get it. Come on, 575. Go.
Jesus Christ.
Go.
I swear to God. Oh my God, Henry. MTP is going bananas, dude.
Yeah, we were just talking about it. I just sold that 550.
Oh, I missed. Did I get executed? Oh, I missed my cover. I put a order to cover at 351. I didn't get any.
I just sold. I'm all out at 6.
Good job, Henry. I swear to God.
$2 a share. If I wouldn't have sold my at 340, 360, 384, oh my God.
Did anybody else catch MTP? I wanted it to pull back to 4, and then I was going to snag some. MTP.
That made my day.
Oh my God. Okay. You're welcome, Henry.
That's the best one I had in a while. $3 a share.
Look at that.
It's still going.
Henry made 100%.
I got this.
Henry made 100%. Good job. Good job. Yup. That entire time, my bowel movements got the best of me. I missed it.
And it's still going. Damn.
God. Oh, I missed it. Missed the first initial spike. I just wanted to pull back a little bit more. I should have dabbled, huh? Should have dabbled. Should have bought 500. Just 500 shares. Just dabbled. 500 shares. Meanwhile, my HTBX is officially red on the day, but it's not really panicking and giving it up the way I would hope that it would have. I mean, I'm up $2,000 on it right now. But God, I really want to be there for just a solid drop all the way down to like the low 3s. Fucking.
Don't it have really good support though? Around 350.
Well, that's what it's looking like right now. But fuck, it's gotta. Today's the first red day, dude. First red day. This is the first day it's gone red. Okay, I got some executed at 351. I got another order to cover 2,000 shares at 341. There we go. Now we're getting the panic. Give it up. Jesus. I've been whining and dining you for 2 days now. $344. Come on. Come to daddy. $343. Should I just take it off at $344? Damn it, I should have, huh? Oh, I missed it. I tried to get some out at $344.
Damn, we're going to $7. I want to buy a pullback. Nope, I'm gonna stick with my. I'm not giving any money back to it. I'm not gonna trade it again.
All right, I covered some more at 350. So I'm up 1,400 on it, right? 1,500 on it right now. I got 4,000 shares left with a 384 average now.
There you go. Now you're not as uncomfortable.
Oh, I'm not uncomfortable at all. I feel amazing right now. I just took a great shit, and the stock is taking a shit. I swear to God, dude. Like, normally I'm in and out of the bathroom and fast. You know that, Henry.
Yeah.
I swear, I was sitting on the toilet. I was just like, God, this is taking forever. Oh, fuck you, HTBX. I got you. I got you, bitch. I hope my mother's gonna see my Facebook post, and then she's gonna listen to this and be like, "Oh my God, Brian, I can't believe you're sitting there talking about taking a dump online."
Hey, is the short on the MTP?
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Got some more out right there. I got 2,000 shares left.
Is there shares to short on MTP?
Oh, I haven't checked yet. I don't want to step in front of that monster, dude. I mean, this thing probably goes higher, dude. Look at it. It's pulling back right now. I'm thinking about buying it. I don't want to short.
I might buy it again. That's why I'm asking if there's shares to short.
And we're going lower. Oh, should I buy some here on this pullback? MTP?
I want to, but I feel like it's going to go lower yet, so I'm waiting.
I'm going to dabble. Okay, I missed the first initial spike.
I'm just being cautious because I don't want to give back my profits on it.
I should be cautious too, but I just bought some. I mean, it's only been running 20 minutes. The market's only been open a half an hour. So, yeah, I mean, you know, I dabbled. I bought 500 shares. It pulls back to 5. I'm going to buy some more. I think this thing is going to go like fucking 10, dude. It's a breakout on the daily. It's got huge volume. I mean,
I start like me.
I know, I do sound like you, actually.
But it could. Alright, damn FOMO. I'm in at 596. $596, I'm gonna risk.
I'm in at 579. And we're going to 7. We're going to fucking 7. Are we going to 7, Henry?
I hope so. I'm gonna just let it do its thing, because like I said, if it pulls back more, I might just add some more.
I just sold some at 615, but I'm in from 579. I shouldn't have sold. But that's okay. IBIO panicked all the way down to 6, and now it's going green on the day.
Yeah.
We're going to go to 7 with this one, Henry. I bought 500 shares. I only sold 100 shares. So hopefully we go to 7. That's my goal, is 7 with MTP. Tempted to sell here at 6:30 near high day. Damn it, I should have sold some at 6:30. I sold some more at 625. Because it could just pop up here, make a higher low, and then continue, and then pull back down closer to 5 and have a bigger pullback. See, it looks like a higher low, and then it's gonna pull back a little bit. But I feel like this thing is gonna come. This thing's not done yet. If it goes down to 5, I'm adding. I'm adding anywhere near VWAP. It probably won't even touch VWAP before it goes back up.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I added back to my short. I added some more on my short at HTBX at 352. Probably should have added more. All right, got some more.
Looks like he's just setting up another bull flag for another squeeze.
Yeah, looks like it. We're going to 7, bro.
If it goes to 7, I'm gonna put my stop loss in at $6 and watch it for a while. See if it's gonna go to 8, 9. This could be the next 1,000% runner.
I agree with you, actually, Henry. I agree with you. It could be the next 1,000% runner.
It's up 267% right now. I'm assuming they're talking about it in the chat.
I haven't even looked at the chat. I mean, if they're not talking about MTP, then they're under a rock. Wow, there's not a whole lot of people talking about it. And well, there's a few people. Yeah, a lot of HTBXs. Everyone is shorting HTBX. Yeah, I got Bertani's in HTBX from the 360s. Kyle's in from the 370s. Jackaroo short from 375. Yeah, all of Sykes' chat room is shorting HTBX with me. I want more shares, I think. All right, got more. Back up to 5,000 shares short on HTBX. One thing about HTBX, if you look at the daily chart, this is a huge part of the.
Look at that pop MTP! Boom!
Oh my God! All right, we'll talk about this in a minute. MTP. We should be selling into that squeeze. I told you we were going to 7, Henry. I told you. I know, Brian. Shut up.
I just went long AYRO at 580. It just went back over VWAP, so I'm going to see if it's going to make a squeeze.
A squeeze?
Just did a little dabble.
Okay, I sold some more at 680 on my MTP.
I'm going to wait till it breaks over 7. I'm just going to put a stop loss in then. But you should be looking at AYRO, dude. It's regained VWAP and it's looking pretty strong.
I'm thinking about adding shares back on MTP right now, Henry. I am going to add. Buy. Tried to add at 340. Got some. Or I mean 640. So I added back in 640. My new average now is 609. So maybe I'll just put the stop loss in just under. I'm going to put it under the low of this candle right here. Maybe I should add some more shares right there. At 6. We'll see how it holds 6. All right, I bought some more.
Yeah, it's definitely getting bought up. Nice. Meanwhile, my AYRO is about to get over $6 itself.
Is it going to hold 6, Henry? If it doesn't hold 6, I'm going to get out. Maybe I'll rebuy closer to VWAP. Yeah, you know, I'm up a lot on the day, so maybe I'll just give it some wiggle room. I shouldn't get too fixated in my bias on it. So MTP's up 262% today. I mean, it's up 260% today. I mean, it couldn't possibly go higher, could it?
Yeah, right.
I mean, if you
like
think
what Gene did the other day when I bought at 2, sold at 3, and then it squeezed, but then it pulled back, and then midday it squeezed to $10, and then you never know.
All right, I got a stop loss in just under 6 on MTP.
It's already got 65 million volume.
You know, it's up 260% on the day. But
It's
if
definitely where it's getting there's balls squeezed.
And if you think it can't go higher, probably will. Oh, am I? Matt says, for those cool cats who like to short. It's day 1, Matt. Day 1 of the breakout. Multi-day breakout over 10, or multi-month breakout over 10. Nah, I'm not going to short it. Not right now anyways. I like shorting overextended multi-day runners that have volume exhaustion. I'll talk about that here in a minute after we get done fucking booking wins on MTP.
I just had an alert on Weemy. What's that doing? Weemy.
That was a
Weemy
runner from last week.
Weemy's giving it up.
Of course it is.
It's down to $12. I'm keeping keeping alerts on that one because I mean that hit $38, so I want to catch in some reversal on that one.
I feel like MTP is about to snap $6. Hit me on my stop loss out. Take me out. I probably should keep a wider stop loss, huh, Henry?
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably should keep a wider stop loss. I don't want to get taken out of this. All right, I widened it. I put it
Hey,
at
pull up IMRN. Is that coming back? Is this the buy at 1675?
IMRN.
Freaking
That's a
tank
good.
all day.
That's a good question. I'm not gonna play it though. We'll stick with. I'm gonna stick with my 260% runner that can't go any higher. It's holding 6 nicely, man. The longer it consolidates like this, puts in this bull flag, more likely we're gonna get a squeeze. Come on, man.
Squeeze.
Squeeze. Get over 7 one time. There she goes. I'm getting impatient with it, Henry, with MTP. Starting to become a non-believer. Never mind, I'm starting to believe it's going to go. Oh, it took me out. I might rebuy though.
I just bought DGLY at 349.
So I bought some more MTP at 570. I think it'll get bought up.
VWAPs. I'm showing VWAPs 4.99, $5 basically. So I'm gonna see.
I'm gonna buy another. I bought 500 shares. I'm gonna buy another 500. I'm gonna try to get executed at 526. Put an order at 526. See if it gets filled. Maybe. Looks like it's getting bought up right there in the 560s.
Yeah.
So I cut the trade at 593, and then I got popped back in at 570. It looks like might get a little more downside. All right. So it looks like MTP starting to get bought up a little bit. Thinking I should add up here. We'll add a little bit. Maybe not. All right, I got an order to add MTP at 521. All right, I added at 540. Maybe that was premature. But nevertheless, switching back over to HTBX, popped up to red to green. And now it's fading off a little bit. So hopefully this thing can crack low a day soon. Cracks low a day. God, I would love to see the low threes by the end of the day. Maybe I should cover some here at 340.
Blonde, just rolling over.
All right, so we might crack low a day right now. Covered a little bit right there at 339.
I had a Facebook memory pop up today. I was studying. I had one monitor, and I was studying Wolf Trading and Day Trading Guide.
How many monitors do you have now?
4 and one 40-inch. Well, 3 and then one 40-inch TV, so that's my 4th monitor.
All right, MTP looks like we might be getting a bounce here. Still separated from VWAP, so that's super bullish. Would love to see it get bought up right here. That would give me a lot of faith. So I got 1,000 shares now, long. Matarado said he thinks Ross said the 18s was the offering price. And buy IMRN. That's good to know. I didn't know that. Good call, DGLY, Henry. You're long that one right now, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm still long from 349. They put out some news yesterday that they sold some.
Nice spike.
Something.
There's a daily. Consolidating, putting in a bull flag. Now it's trying to squeeze. Oh. Yeah, nice call, Henry. It's a little squeezer.
I was off that day a year ago because I put on the thing studying on my day off. I'm trying to. How can I want to add reply to that and put my new screens now. Can't I add a picture to it? What the hell?
Okay, they're starting to bounce now. Starting to squeeze. Come on, keep going. All right, sold some. 585. I don't know if it's going to get back over 6. Maybe I should just take it all off. Man, I did not get enough sleep. Wonder if this is going to be a higher low and then it fades. I don't know. So Investors Underground, Nate says that the key levels on MTP, he says, what did he say here? See where he says the key levels are. Cohen got halted earlier. MTP key levels 560, 570. So those are the key levels that he thinks is that 560, 570. As long as it stays over that it's bullish. Yeah, and there's no shares to short. Just so you know, Henry. HTBX. Boom. More downside. I got to cover into this. Cover. Look at that. We're getting the low 3s now. 320s. Yes. I'm going to cover some more. Look at that. Look at that short, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful short. HTBX.
You're from what price? 380 is your average?
Well, now I already covered all those shares, so now my new average is 351 because I shorted the bounce. When it bounced right here, I added another 3,000 shares. So I'm in the 350s. I'm going to cover some more. So today's first red day.
How low? What are you hoping to get out of it today?
I mean, this is hitting my goals right now. The low threes is what I was hoping for. So I mean, today's the first red day, so if it bounces, 360s, 370s, 380s, I'll probably add some shares back and hold it overnight and swing it. Yeah, today's the first red day, so I'm thinking we're gonna get a red day tomorrow too. But if you wonder why, okay, so remember I told you I had a lot of conviction in the trade, and I got squeezed a little bit right in the beginning when it squeezed up to 430. And you might have been like, why are you holding through that pain, that squeeze? Well, part of the reason why I'm holding through it is because of the volume exhaustion. If you look at the daily chart, it's overextended. And you see, look at this volume. You got like 240 million, after the breakout. Another 200 million, then another 200 million yesterday. So it's just, that volume is just not sustainable. I said that yesterday. But you see today is much lower volume, which is indicative with the overextended volume exhaustion, which is indicative of a good sign that there's you're gonna have a first red day, because I knew that this volume wasn't gonna be able to be sustained, so it's not gonna be able to keep pushing through 4 and keep going to 5, 6, 7, because it's already overextended and the volume, it's getting exhausted. So I knew it was gonna find a topping point. And this morning when it spiked, into this dip, I covered some, and then when it bounced and it couldn't get through the 430, then I re-added back up here over 4. Golly, look at that. We're getting massive selling on HTBX. Maybe I've covered. I'm down to 1,000 shares. That sucks. It's probably gonna bounce here soon. MTP.
It sucks that you made a whole bunch of money.
Huh?
It sucks that you made a whole bunch of money.
Yeah, I know, huh? Bitch and win.
I don't know what to think about MTP.
Well, it looks like it's getting bought up, man. It hasn't even touched VWAP yet. Look at that. Hasn't touched VWAP. Look at that separation on the pullbacks from VWAP. And then now it's putting a higher low. I mean, it's looking kind of bullish right now. I'm thinking it's about to get over 6. Maybe not. Uh-oh. Smack down. Smacked up. Smack down. It's whipping me around. I don't like it very much. I'm out. Get me out. I'm out. I sold. I don't like the way it was whipping around. Kind of freaked me out a little bit. I'm not trying to get back any profits. Look at that. We're down to 3. Jesus. On HTBX. Look at that. Look at that panic. Told you guys. Ugh. Imagine if I would have held all 10,000 shares down to $3. Oh, man, look at this. It's a thing of beauty. Matt Alvarado asked if we saw CZR. I got to cover some here at the whole dollar number. I can't. I only got 1,000 shares left, but I got to cover. In fact, right now, it's a dip buy. I just bought it. I just bought HTBX at 305. I'm boxed in now. And just because I think it probably can bounce to 350, 340, 330. Make another few $100. So now, boys and girls, just like BOXL, we'll watch it. Today's the first red day. We're getting a low volume sell off. So ideally, potentially, maybe, what if we get another sell off to $2 tomorrow? That's going to be our dip buy opportunity. I know I just dip bought it right now, but I'm not planning on holding it for very long. I'm just dip buying it just for a little, 20-minute trade for a bounce maybe to 350. I'm not going to hold it to 350. Let's be honest here.
CZR didn't pop on my radar because I only look for stocks under $15, so
look at that. We got massive panic. I bought it at 304 and now it's starting to bounce a little bit. I think my goal with it is going to be maybe 330. It might not even get there. I'll look at CZR real quick. CZR. Whoa. CZR is $38 stock. Looks like a, what do you call it?
Caesar's Entertainment or something.
CZR. Looks like a, is that a reverse split?
Well, that's what I thought, but I think it's just up because they had some news this morning that I'm not showing any reverse split news.
CDC contract. Yeah. Too big of a company. It's got a float. Got a float of 677 million shares. Way too big of a company for me. It's gonna move. It's not gonna have a lot of intraday range. I need volatility. Shit like MPT. Stuff that's gonna move 100% in a day.
Definitely would have been a nice one to have in your portfolio. You wake up to that. Triple your money.
No shit, huh?
I wonder how, I thought about that before. I wonder how that happens. Like, let's say you have your 401k at your job or whatever, and stocks do this, and you don't, your 401k, you don't sell them, and then they go back down. Like, do you think, like, they don't sell them for you if you're, not managing it because it's just a long-term thing, right? Does that make sense what I just said?
I wasn't listening. What did you say?
Oh, you hear that, everybody? He admits it. He doesn't listen to me.
Not always, Henry. I was trying to make a decision on what I was going to do with HTBX.
Oh, okay.
Okay, tell me again. What did you say?
I said, so like in your like 401k at your work, or if you have just one on your own and you buy stocks for long term, and then they do that, you wake up one day and one of them's tripled. Like in your 401k, they don't sell it unless you tell them,
Yeah, they don't sell it. At least I don't think they do.
I wonder how many people like miss out on things like that every day, like because they don't pay attention to it. They just put their money in.
Oh, yeah. I bet a lot.
Because like I didn't look at my 401k at work. I basically looked at it once a year when we got our profit sharing check and how much they put in, and that was about it. I didn't pay attention to it. I started paying attention to it obviously the last year or two when I started trading, because I'm looking at it and I'm like, I could make way more than this fucking thing's making me. But all the 401k, I was, it basically was buying Berkshire Hathaway shares, Apple, Microsoft,
Hey, look who's back, Henry. Pal Cash is back.
Hey, what's up?
Where I was wondering about you. I actually asked about you the other day. I was like, where's he been at? What's he been doing? He's just been making money without us or what?
Yeah,
look at that.
He just made your million. You're done.
Look. He alerted us that CODX is squeezing. Fucking virus plays.
At that. Wow.
Yeah, look at it.
Damn. Can't chase that up there.
I remember
it's out of my price range.
I remember trying to short this thing at like $4. Damn it, MTP.
Are you down with MTP?
Well, I'm giving money back right now to MT. Well, I'm going to risk 5. I have to risk 5. I bought it again at 534 MTP. But I think it's about to crack 5. Alright, I got a stop loss just under 5. Yeah, you know what, guy? Palkesh, CODX is squeezing, and it's popping off this consolidation on the daily chart, breaking out over that pivot point at 20. It's over the whole dollar number. It's looking super bullish. I mean, I think this probably wouldn't be a bad swing trade. I mean, I'm not going to buy into this strength, but on a pullback, maybe buy some. But I'm done right now. Actually, I'm done for the day. I'm pretty much, yeah, I'm done. I've already made plenty of money for the day. I need to get some sleep. Not a whole dollar number? I don't get it. What do you mean? Not a whole dollar. Not a whole number. A whole dollar number. Did I say whole number? Over 20. See, it got over 20 and then it just squeezed. And right now I'm waiting for HTBX to bounce. I might just get out. I'm in at 304. Also short from 350.
One I would put on a chart or put some alerts that could pop today or tomorrow is NNVC again. They're doing some, they're going to be at some, let me read it here. Infectious Disease Summit today. Some conference at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What's 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time? Is that 3 o'clock here or 1 o'clock?
Hold on, I'm selling my HTBX. I'm out of that one too. Okay, what is which time? Eastern Standard Time?
2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What time is that here?
Well, it'd be 1 p.m. because we're an hour behind.
So NNBC is going to be on some panel discussion today at the FBR Virtual Infectious Disease Summit.
Today?
Yeah, and if you look at the daily on it, it's basically at its low.
Yeah.
60 to 7, and when it pops to $9, $10. So that could be a potential $1, $2 gainer today, depending on if they mention anything about, yeah, we're in the process of a blah, blah, blah drug. I'm going to set some alerts for that. So don't forget about it. Forget about it. Hasn't popped for a couple weeks, so it's about due to make a little splash.
Hopefully HTBX bounces to 340 so I can short some more. Anybody else get HTBX short? Alice, you out there? I know she likes to short the hell out of everything. Matt, stop loss at 5. VRNA dip buy, Matt Alvarado says. Illiquid.
Yeah, not much volume today.
Oh, wrong stock. Never mind. VRNA. Come on. It could. Yeah. Yeah, it could be that's a potential idea. A lot of these do that. There'll be a one-day failed spiker, and then they'll sell off. But sometimes they never come back.
There goes my OCGN starting to squeeze. You were taking a dump, so I bought OCGN at 28 cents. Just 1,000 shares. So $280 position. So we're starting to pop. We're over 30 cents now.
OCGN?
Yep.
Yeah, it's squeezing.
So now I'll start selling on the way up here. I got sales at 31 cents, 32, 35, 40, 42, and so forth. I'm ready for a nap.
I am too. Henry, you've only been awake an hour and a half, dude. I mean, you're ready for a nap. Look at that, 280 on HTBX. God, if I would have held all 10,000 shares. Oh my God. Dude. If I would have had all 10,000 I would have made like, oh my God. Dude, I would have made like $7,000, $8,000 if I would have held all 10,000 shares down to this point.
If it's some butts for candy and nuts, it'd be Christmas all year round.
God, Henry's kind of what do you call it whenever he's hungover? A smartass?
A dick?
I was gonna say smartass. A dick is a little bit, you know. I'm sure the viewers love it. Hey, look, we got a like. Somebody liked it. Thank you. Oh, we got another like. Look at that. Anyone?
Leroy says I'm cocky.
Falker says, anyone looking at NOVN? Cocky, that's a good one, huh? I know, he wakes up hungover, nails MTP, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden he starts sucking his own dick.
I wish.
Matt Alvarado says asshole. I think he's talking about me, though. Because I was the one on the toilet this morning. The shit's been clicking, though, man. We've been nailing them left and right, huh, Henry? The shit has been clicking. Look at that. We're getting more downside on BOXL. I'm going to have to buy some more. I'm calling it right now. Tomorrow, BOXL is going to be a first green day. First green day tomorrow. Normally, I wouldn't tell you follow my trades. But BOXL is a bot. You got to buy this shit into this dip because tomorrow we're going to have a first green day on BOXL. Telling you right now. Okay? And then later, next time we're on the live stream, I'll be like, I told you so. I told you. Christ, I would like to even go down to like, I would love for it to go down to the low twos. I would pile in huge down at the low twos. I'd pile in 5, 6, 7,000 shares if it goes down to low twos.
Did somebody mention DPW in the chat before? DPW is actually looking interesting for me. When you get time, Brian, pull up the chart. What do you think?
That was a runner from yesterday. Well, daily chart, failed spike, failed spike. Oh, it's ramping up though. It's trying to come back. I don't like the daily, Henry. Look at the daily.
Yeah.
I hate how it just like had those two really recent failed spikes. It's just it's gonna be bag holder central. Everyone trying to fucking sell into you.
Yeah.
MTB.
Keep an eye.
Hey, MTP back over 5. Makes me want to buy it right now. But the wind could blow and I'd want to buy something. Right, Henry?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Oh, right when I said it. Back over 5. Could have bought it. Oh, well, though. Already made enough money for the day. I don't need to keep buying shit. The only thing I'm looking to do is add to my short on HTBX. Damn, MTP up to 540. What about IBIO? Really sold off hard today. Man, I thought that was really going to go. That was going to be a gap and go. Glad I took profits. TNRX. That was it, right? We have TNRX was a big runner, right? TNXP. Look at that one again.
Yeah, TNXP.
That one couldn't hold two. That one could be a potential dip buy though. Man, TNXP almost all up to 560 now. Missed that one, huh? I don't want to chase it now.
Nope, I should have bought it once it got back over VWAP.
All right. You were right, Matt. Look at Matt. Matt Arado said, could this be the MTP bounce? You were absolutely correct. Looks like HTBX is bouncing too, ready to bounce. Well, I'm not going to buy it. All I'm going to do is short it. Oh, what a beautiful short on HTBX. Oh, God. Oh, man.
Are you all out of it? Or?
I still have 500 shares. And then I got orders to add at 324, 340. And probably 350. Add some at 360. Put another change order. Anybody buy BOXL? Just curious. If you didn't, it's okay. Okay, number 5 dip buy. Number 5. Look at a previous example. Neo actually was the same idea. Neo. Okay, Neo. Big squeeze. It's got the sell-off. Number 5 dip buy. Boom. Bought it there. 1056. Sold it 317. Another example. SPCE. That one did it when it had its big supernova run. Look at that. Squeeze up. Sold off for a couple days. Look at that bounce. Bounce. Sold off for 3 days. Bounce. What's another one, Henry? CLVS. Look at that. Look at this big squeeze. CLVS. Big squeeze. Number 5 dip buy. Sold off for 3 days. Bounce. Okay. Shall I go on? Shall I go on?
Yeah, do one more.
All right. APT. APT. What price did you get it at, Matt? Okay. Big squeeze, APT. Big sell-off. Bounce. From 13 to 21. I mean, it doesn't look like much on this daily chart, but $13 to $21 is a big bounce. Oh, here's a good one that I really fucked up recently. I really screwed this one up. Bad. I mean, I got an amazing entry. Okay, look at this one. Okay. A big 2-day squeeze all the way from $2 to $40, right? Huge sell-off, right? I was long at like, I think I had like I think I had like a 1060. It was right around $11, my average. Okay, right around $11. I think I sold like at 14 or 15. I can't remember. It was between like 14 and like 17, somewhere in there. I sold. Later that day, it went to, look, the next day it gapped up, but later that day it hit like 35, and then it gapped up to 50.
That was a 2-day thing, man, because that's,
yep.
The first day I bought it at 5 and sold at 10, and I was ecstatic. I think we were doing a live stream or something around that time.
Yeah, and Matt, you're a little underwater right now at 270, but don't stress about it, dude. Long BOXL Pal Cash at 250. Pal Cash always gets the fucking best entries. Yeah, you're a little underwater, but so am I. My average right now is 277, but don't stress about it, because this, and if you have capital to add, if we get a little, like say we get a gap down, like in the after hours or something, and it continues fading all day down to the lower twos, if you have more capital, add to it. Because you know, I know, and the American people know, it's going to bounce. Bounce with me, bounce with me.
Oh, remember I told you I was going to switch my internet yesterday?
Did you switch it?
No, so I called Mediacom, and I told them, like, hey, I've been with you guys, because I've been with them like 7 years, and I'm like, you know, over the last 6 months, I had multiple outages throughout, you know, the months, and they actually had, you know that, I had a service guy come a couple different times, and I'm like, I'm going to switch, because I can get a deal with South Slope for $54.99 for the same exact speed and everything you guys give me. So she's like, well, let me see what I can do, blah, blah, blah. And so she ended up getting it down to $61 a month.
Wow, way to haggle.
Yeah, and I wanted to say, so all I had to do was call you, and you could do it. Why didn't you just give me this? Because I said these prices. They're like, well, that's for new customers. I'm like, so you telling me you're going to treat a new customer better than somebody that's been with your bullshit for the last 7 years? Why did I have to call to get a cheaper rate? How come all of a sudden magically you found a cheaper rate?
Well, because they're not trying to cut their own throats, Henry. They're running a business. Don't take it so personal.
Oh, I took it personal.
Here, one more example. INO. It's on my screen. Look at this. INO. Perfect. This is a beautiful example. Look, you got your big supernova run, your multi-day run, right? Your big squeeze, blowout. Look at the volume. Look at the blow off top volume. You get volume exhaustion. Okay? And then boom. You get that sell off. The low volume sell off. Look at that. Dip buy. $6. All the way to 12. Double your money in 2 days right there. This is a fucking grade A setup. Alright? BOXL. Let's look at it right now. Okay, you tell me where the fuck we're at in that pattern. Number 5 dip buy. I mean, it could go down to 2, but shit, if it does, fucking go mortgage your house and fucking bet the fucking farm.
Go mortgage your house.
Okay? Look at that MPT. You called it, Matt. You called it. Could this be the MTP bounce here? I'm going to give you a loud and thunderous hell yes.
This is where it goes to 10 now.
God damn it! Oh, I didn't want to chase it.
Yeah, I'm kind of butthurt right now. I didn't buy it when it got back over VWAP there for this run.
It's gonna get stuffed up here. Maybe not. I already made enough money for the day. I need to quit being such a greedy asshole. The best thing that I ever learned from Tim Sykes was the penny stocking framework. That's for sure. The framework. The penny stocking framework, if you're like, what is that? Because when these multi-day runners they go through a cycle. The 1 is the ramp. And then the 2 is like the... Fuck, I need to pull it up, actually. Look at that. It's at 7. Golly.
O'clock and it hit new high day.
Smack down by 7. MTP. All right. I'm not making a ton of money, but I'm finding quality setups the past few days. That you're right, Matt. Seeing it is the most in the beginning is the most important thing. You know, you got to be able to see it. It's weird. You can see shit, but executing it's a completely different thing. I mean, but seeing it first, that's the first step. And once you see it, and you're gonna after that's why screen time is so important. You just see this. You watch these charts. You see them over and over and over. You see the same shit repeating.
Yeah, remember that made me think, Brian. Remember, 6 months ago, whenever it was, or I was like, I'm missing all these and that. But you told me like you're seeing them though. You're not, you didn't get involved, but you're seeing them, and over time, you're just gonna start. You're seeing them, and you're not even gonna think about it. You're gonna be like, all right, I'm buying right here.
Like this morning, you woke up hungover. You saw MPT or MTP, and you're like, this is a buy. You're like, you knew it.
Yeah.
It was like an instinct. You were just like, you just pulled the trigger, hungover, not know what the fuck's going on, barely awake, and then you make $3 a share.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Like that.
yeah, like that. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But no, yeah, Matt, the more you, like I said, screen time, you see it, you see the setups, and then, and like I said, I just started dabbling with the little shares. I didn't go balls in the wall and buy 1,000 shares all at once, 2,000,
You know what, Matt, Alvarado, BOXL, you're asking what the goal is with the trade with BOXL. Yeah, 350 would be the goal, but depending on what happens with Tesla, if the reaction's good with Tesla, this is it's a battery play, so it's like it's not an electric vehicle, but it's in the same sector, so it's moving with all the other with Solo and all the other sympathy plays to Tesla.
Their earnings is tomorrow, so.
So if they have a good reaction, this thing could go further than 350. But my goal, is 350. That's what if I get 350 out of it, I'm gonna be happy. Because this company sucks. I'm not expecting it to break the highs. I'm not expecting it to get over 450. Not even in the slightest bit. Okay, this company sucks. It's garbage. It's bullshit.
How do you really feel about it?
Look, Matt Oro says, I'm getting drunk tonight. If that's the secret.
That's not the secret at all.
You gotta get drunk and go fall in love with a couple of crazy strippers with tattoos. There you go.
She was a cute little blonde, probably like 5 foot tall, probably weighed like 90 pounds. I smacked her ass really hard because she told me to slap it once at stage, and I was very gentle, and she gave me shit. So as I was leaving, she was standing out by the door, and she's like, slap my ass again. I'm like, all right. So I really slapped it, and she's like, ouch! She's like, there, you did better that time.
Henry.
Left a handprint on her ass cheek.
Of course you did.
She told me to do it.
Henry, you don't have to explain it to us, man.
I would never do it unless they ask.
I'm not mad at you. I wouldn't do it unless they asked. Look at Henry being such a gentleman.
Well, shit, nowadays you gotta frickin' ask permission for everything. You gotta ask permission to give them a compliment, otherwise you're harassing them.
Back to this. Ideally, if Mark Crook was standing right next to me, he would berate me because the stock is red on the day, BOXL, and he'd be like, "You wait for the first green day." And I don't want to wait for the first green day. I like to buy I like to try to get it at its lowest. I'm always trying to bottom tick it and top tick the shit. Because I don't think this thing's going to bounce very far. I think 350 is going to be max. But it could go. I never think they're going to keep going. So, all right, I got to get some rest. I got a big day ahead of me. It was fun. It was a fun day, guys. I had a good time.
It was good.
It was hilarious. We had to hear about Henry's night. My HTBX worked out. MPT, MTP worked out. Yeah, we had some good plays today, man. Lots of action. IBIO was a little bit of a disappointment. Took a dump on us. Thought I was going to have another green day. But that's okay. I took profits. That's why you take profits. I took profits.
Matt, if you would have bought OMI earlier today when you mentioned about a possible short, wasn't it? Weren't you talking about the short at about around $10 or so? Or was that later? I should have bought OMI when the market opened. Damn.
Thanks, Leroy. Leroy said everybody smash the like button. Anyways, I gotta go. I gotta get some rest. I'm fucking tired. I've been up since 4 in the morning. You guys be good. I don't think I'm gonna be back on Friday. I don't think I'm gonna be able to go live. If I did, I would have to do it from my computer, and
Well, you're going on vacation. You don't need to be going live, so.
I'm going to the lake. And well, no, but I want to. But I don't have I'm not gonna have my mic there. I do have all the software. I could just talk through my computer. It's gonna sound like shit though. Oh, we'll try it. I'll try it. What the hell? Plus, I'm also worried that because I'm going to have so many programs running. I'll have my E-Trade Pro running. I'll have the OBS running, and then the internet's going, and Thinkorswims will be going. But I do have a lot of RAM in my computer, so I'll try it. We'll try. It just might sound kind of distant and crappy because I won't have a mic for Friday. So, yeah, we'll give it a go. So, you guys be good. Have a good week. Thanks for tuning in. Happy trading. Talk to you soon.
Later.
Hi. Hi, Puppy World.